Benghazi attack, what would you do to prevent that?
Just provide aid for ambassadors when they call for it. So there was emails sent to the White House calling for aid for the ambassador for extra protection, and they were pretty much more or less ignored.
Republicans, do you think taxation is the solution to our nation's debt? What do you plan to do to reduce the debt?
No, taxation isn't the solution to lowering the debt. The solution to lowering the debt is to create jobs and to cut down on unnecessary spending. Like I said in the last debate, the percentage of the GDP that's being spent has been a pretty good measuring stick throughout history to see if a government's living within its means, and historically it's been between 18 and 20%. And right now it's at 24.3, so that just can't continue. So if we cut spending on things that are unnecessary and continue to make it easier for large corporations to grow and develop, just stimulate the economy, that's going to help create jobs.
Democrats, do you think taxation is the solution to our nation's debt, and what do you plan to do to reduce the debt?
Basically, taxation is part of the solution, but it's not the complete solution. Progressive taxation, which means that you when you make more, you should be able to pay more, and if you don't make as much, you shouldn't be able to pay as much as a person who makes more than you. And I don't think that cutting programs that we need for this country is going to be a solution.
Republican, what would your tax plan be? Democrats have said that taxes their answer. What would yours be?
Actually, I got it on here. Look at time.
We feel that we shouldn't tax the rich as much. They still need to be taxed, but not as highly as the Democrats were saying, because we feel that they're the people that start businesses and pump money into small businesses, and that everyone needs to be paying a certain percent of taxes.
And before it even comes up about Romney paying lower taxes, I was going to say Romney paid 14.1% of his income to taxes, where if he would have taken all the deductions that he was able to, it would have dropped it down to around 10.3%. So then he paid in excess of $500,000 more than he would have been required to if he would have taken advantage of deductions.
Democrats, obviously the debt is an issue. Bailing out companies has been associated with our debt. Why bail out a company if it means creating more debt?
Well, that company would still continue to have workers that have paying jobs, and if they
in the past, you've bailed out companies.
There are 20 seconds already.
Trillions of dollars of debt.
I
Why
got
bail
the time.
companies out in this situation? Particularly the auto industry.
30 seconds.
Well, for Romney and his Bain Capital, he found it was more profitable to let a company fail for his company. And it creates jobs. And
10 seconds.
It continues to let that company grow and then eventually come out from there.
Time.
Okay.
Republicans, Romney said he would let Detroit go bankrupt, and obviously does not favor the auto bailouts. Why?
Romney
would have let them go bankrupt and come out stronger by letting them restructure and allowing them to shed excess labor, pensions, and real estate costs. They would have come out stronger, just like 7-Eleven did. They went bankrupt and they came out stronger. Ford, for example, did not take the bailout, and they came out stronger, or they were the first ones to return to profitability of all auto companies, and they stayed completely far away from Obama's bailout plan.
Republicans, how do you plan on changing unemployment rates, and how is that different from President Obama's plan?
We would like to put in a 5-point plan that will help us. There's different ways that we can. It'll create 12 million new jobs, so that will help the unemployment rate rise. One of the things is energy independence. We want to use our natural resources that we have. We want to open trade, retraining programs for the people that are working right now that aren't qualified for jobs. We want to train them so they can. We want to cut down the size of our government, and we want to lower the taxes on small businesses so they can start up.
Democrats, your plan to change the unemployment rate, and how is that different from Mr. Romney's plan?
Well, he plans on giving money to energy resources and research and developing that career field. And he doesn't give tax incentives to companies that are offshoring, so that will bring jobs back, and that will continue to have them coming back to America. Also, when he started out, the unemployment rate was much higher from what it is now, so it's going down, so that means he's improving.
Democrats, what's your stance on deportation of illegal immigrants?
Well, we do believe we don't want illegal immigrants. Nobody really wants that. So our plan is to strengthen the borders, and if they do get caught, they'll have to pay a fine. But we're going to give them a chance. We're going to make them learn. Well, not make them, but we want them to learn English because it's the most commonly used language, and we want to encourage civil education classes. And then in a couple of years, they can take the test and become citizens.
Republicans, your view on deporting illegal immigrants?
We will give them a few options. If they want to participate in the military, then they could earn their way to becoming a citizen. But if not, we don't want them in our country, and we'll take the steps necessary to get them out.
Republicans, should companies be forced to go green?
We think that it's important for green energy, and we think that it's definitely a step in the right direction, but I don't think that anyone should be forced to go green, and that they should be solely dependent on green energy.
Yeah, going green is going to be an important part of our energy supply in the future, but that's not the foreseeable future. For the foreseeable future, our energy needs to come from, we need to drill offshore and drill domestic instead of cutting down on leases and permits, how it has been the past 4 years.
Democrats?
Investing in green energy is important. We can't just keep using up oil and our natural gas and stuff and just use it until it's gone, and then not have any developed research on renewable energy and not have any backbone in that business. Also, businesses should be required to have a cap on how much energy they're using on like transportation
extending tax or social benefits to same-sex couples?
Yes. We feel there's no, why should a man and a woman couple get, who are both human beings, get tax incentives and benefits that a happy couple that's both a man and a man. They are perfectly capable of raising a child and loving them just as equally. They probably do a lot better than families that are a man and a woman, and we feel that it's discrimination to not give them benefits that other, like, man and woman couples would have.
Republicans, do you favor extending tax or social benefits to same-sex couples?
No, we feel that marriage is between one man and one woman, and that extending these things to the benefits to same-sex couples, it's against what we believe.
We just feel that marriage is something sacred and should only be between a man and a woman. And saying that same-sex couples would do a better job than a man and a woman is kind of an outrageous statement. I mean, how do you prove that?
Would you like the rebuttal?
Yes. Okay, what I was saying is that there are gay couples that would be doing better than some man and woman. And do you even know any gay people? No, I'm assuming not. How can you say they're not perfectly capable?
How can you say they are perfectly?
We're not saying they're
Last
not perfectly
question.
capable.
No, wait, I have another part of the rebuttal. Okay, that definition of man and woman marriage, that is the Bible definition. Seeing how this is First Amendment freedom of religion, that should not be the accepted definition of marriage. It is a legal union
In the
between
Constitution, why has it got?
There's a reason that two
Last
men
question.
or two
This
females
goes to
cannot
the
produce a
Republicans.
child.
Good. Last question. On average, there's a 24% gap between salaries for men and women. What are your plans on reducing that?
Please excuse the interruption. Any student staying for after-school intervention or study hall, please meet in the library after school. Also, playoff tickets are on sale. They are $7 or $9 at the gate. And don't forget, if you're in a winter sport, there's a parents' meeting tonight at 7 p.m. If you were in a fall